Hello everybody, welcome back to the Heavy Metal Gaming channel and our No Tractor Challenge playthrough on Maypole Farm. You will notice that we just spent $129,000 and we are down to only 82. That is because we bought these two beautiful pieces of equipment and now we need to go and put them to use. Um, we have work to do. So, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be taking some baling contracts, and there are sure a lot of them available. We're going to do as many of them as we can, starting with the high values and working our way down. We will be skipping these ones. Unfortunately, that includes this really nice one, at least for the moment, because we don't also have a tedder. Since we do not have a tedder, we are going to be, at least I don't think we have a tedder. I need to check. If we do have a tedder, we will do them, obviously. But we're set up for silage. So I want to pick, is this one silage? Bale it and wrap it, yes. So we will accept this contract. We need to jump back to the farm here. I think we will put, okay, so that's our windrower, right? We do have a tedder. Sweet. Okay, well, tedder or no, that's right, no manual attach on this playthrough. I'm so used to using it. We need to find our mower. Does anybody remember where I stashed it? Because I don't. It's not over there. Well, there's our tedder. Let's see. Mower? Mower. And we also have a lot of fertilizer contracts that we can take as well. And we will take as many of those as we can once we're making some money off of the mowing in order to be able to afford the fertilizer. Really wish I could get rid of this stupid pit. Erg. Okay, off to field one we go. I'm going to get this set up on course play and going, and then I'm going to come along behind with something else pulling the windrower. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet. I'll figure that out and bring you guys back when I do. Alright, a quick check-in. We have our worker going here with the mower and doing 4 fields at once. I actually need to jump out and jump ahead here real quick. I'm not going to make it in time, I'm guessing, because we need to remove a boundary for our worker to turn the corner. Right here. I hear him coming. Ooh, we got it in time. Just barely. Now we got to run down here and get the other end out. We're taking this whole hedgerow out. We've already taken the other 2 out. To work. Uh-oh. This is going to be a problem. I was not aware there was trees. Oh boy. Well, we're going to see what happens, aren't we? By see what happens, I mean we're just going to remove these trees and save my oopsie butt. Because here he comes. Yeah, that tree should be fine. Same with those two. So at any rate, that's where we're at. I do have the windrower and baler staged up. They will only be doing two of the fields. I'll show you in just a moment. Let me get the last couple trees here. All right, here he comes. Are we good leaving those couple in the corner? Yes. He's gonna not cut that? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I would show you guys this. So we are doing fields 51, 52, 53, and 55, all of which are grass. 51 and 52 will be turned into silage, and 53 and 55 will be turned into hay. So what I'm going to do is when our gator gets done mowing, um, I'm going to put a new delete custom field 1, and I'm going to put a new custom field around 51 and 52, and another one around 53 and 55. That one's going to be a little tricky. It will cut through the corner right here of field 52, but that's where I will start the worker here. Is right here in the corner for field 52 to get this area done first, and the worker for 53 and 55 I'll start up in the far corner and have him work around with the tedder. That way we can, maximize our efficiency. I figured it was just easiest to cut this and rock and roll. That's not what I meant to do. So this is what I have staged up so far. I will get the tedder over here now, and I will see you guys once I start doing the baling, because I think that's the job that I will do. Um, Possibly. I might actually put that on course play um, and run the bale pickup. That's more likely. So, yeah. Um, at any rate, moving on. Alright, another quick update here. We have grabbed ourselves a wheel loader, and it is bringing down our tedder. We use the Massey Ferguson front hydraulic mod. I wish they would just call it hydraulic lifter rather than specify front, because I use it on the back more than I use it on the front. At least on this series, anyway, right? But yeah, anyway, you guys know what I mean. The Massey Ferguson hydraulic lifter mod to give it a 3-point and a PTO and hoses and all that good stuff. And we are just continuing to stage equipment over here for the big grass job. It's probably time that we add a wheel loader to the fleet, since the front end loader at the beginning of this series didn't work out and we ended up getting rid of it. The wheel loader is the natural evolution of that. And this should be a lot more stable, a lot more usable. It kind of fills in for a medium tractor, horsepower wise, at 195, I think it was. No, that was the other one that I looked at. I honestly don't remember what this one is. And I am driving off into nowhere. So let's look real quick. Wheel loaders. We got this Liebherr at the end here, the L538F, which looks like it's only 155. Still a medium tractor, but at the low end. I had looked at this one originally, um, but I just wasn't sure how it would work out with the multiple hitches on the rear. You got the ball down here, the pin hitch up here, some hose connections. I didn't think that would play very nice with the front lifter, the hydraulic lifter mod. So I chose to go the other route instead. It's a little less horsepower, but in the future, if we need to, we can always upgrade to the good old X power here, which would be a beast. Ooh. I think I'd get it in black. I don't know what kind of wheels I'd go for. Probably BKTs if they have the lower profile. No. Yeah. Unfortunately, this one sits just a little higher. I'd probably get the Michelin wides on this. Um, but yeah, and go for big engines. So we'd be spending 300 grand on this. That's pretty pricey, but we'd be getting a 2-for-1 out of the deal because we would get our quote higher end medium tractor and the wheel loader capability all out of one machine. So I'm all right with that. I have not purchased any bucket or anything for the front end of this yet. We'll get that when the time comes. I obviously took a loan, $160,000 loan to make all this work. But with the amount of money that we're going to make, we should be able to pay that off, no problemo. And yeah, okay, we won't really have money left at the end of it again, but we'll have gotten equipment upgrades going on. And so, oops, gotta go this way. Almost forgot where I was going. So we will have come out ahead. And this is all of our equipment staged now. So let's check in on our mower and see how he's doing. There we go. Alright, he's working on his ups and downs. I should not have done skip rows on this because with skip rows being done, I'm not going to be able to go in there and just go along behind. Well, I could with the tedder, couldn't I? I think I'll wait till he gets a little farther into it before I worry about trying to get other work done. I could start on tedding around the headland areas, I guess. And in fact, let's do that. And we are probably going to sell the Bobcat at some point. Since the ripper on the back of it doesn't work, it is really not all that useful. I'm less than pleased with the capabilities that it has provided so far. Ah, yes. Before we do anything, we got to finish our cleanup. So I will see you guys back in a little while and give you another update. Alright, welcome back again. We are just catching up with our worker in the mower. And the reason for that is because we are going to TED this ourselves rather than hiring one of our workers to do it. And the grass is cutting between the fields, but we can't actually use it, unfortunately. Kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So we are going to cruise along doing this job. And I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse, since you don't have to watch me struggle with this particular tedder, which I'm not very good with. I'm kind of all over the road with it. And we will see you when this field, 53, is fully tedded. I'm not sure if I'm going to fully TED 55. If I do, I'm going to have to do the exploit of picking up a little bit of grass to make it a silage bale, and then picking up all hay in that field. And then when I'm ready to start another bale, do the same thing over again, so on and so forth. Because I want all of the extra that I get to keep to be silage. And hopefully there's going to be a lot of it, because with the mod that we have that allows us to take up to 25 contracts at once, I've taken all the baling except for 2. I'm not going to do the other 2. Hey, I'm just, no, not doing it. Very irritating. I hate tedding. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I could make a worker do it, but right now, in this particular moment, we aren't going to do it. Oh man, edge of the map. So the hedges that you can cut down that don't have collisions do have collisions when you're on the edge of the map. And this particular field has 2 map edges in it because it is a corner. Anyway, I will see you guys after the time lapse when we have gotten started on the next stage of the process. Alright, as you will have seen, if you watched the entire time lapse, we tedded everything manually, and I've had the windrower going on this field. He's coming around behind us, actually. There he is. On course play. I have just put the baler on the same course play. So he's going to probably get right in this other guy's way. No, because he's going faster, 12 versus 9. But he's going to boogie woogie down here and get set up and get started. on baling this up, and I did ted all of what is supposed to be hay. I came to the realization while I was time lapsing that I can use the hay too, because we'll need it for cows, right? So it's not a bad thing for us to have extra hay. Boy, this thing's got a heck of a turn radius, doesn't it? It's actually not bad for a truck of that size. Not great, but I've definitely seen worse. So anyway, these guys are going to continue on getting work done on automatic for a little while here, while I do some other things before going to bed. But this will be the end of the episode, and in the next episode, uh, you will see the results of all of this work. I won't sell anything until the beginning of the next episode. That way, you guys get a chance to see how we make out. So I will do everything except for the collection of the bales, basically, and probably, you know, have 20, 30 trips to start the next episode. I don't know. It's going to be a lot. Um, this grass seems to have yielded very well. I mean, you can see we're already just about to spit out our third hay bale, and we're only on the first row, the first windrow. So we've got a lot to look forward to in both hay and silage, and so many more contracts to do. What I'll do is I'll have them running on course play while I work tomorrow, and probably Thursday as well. And I'll just keep an eye on them while I'm sitting on the other half of this desk, because both computers share a desk. It's a long, 6-foot long desk that they both share with 4 total monitors on it. So, I'll be able to keep an eye on the game while I do my job, and I think that'll work out grand. So, I thank you guys all for watching. Have a good night, or day, or whatever time it happens to be when you watch this. And as always, I will see you on the next one.